Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the road less traveled by, and it has made all the difference. We've all heard this phrase, this iconic final stanza in Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken. But how many times in our life do we actually have two roads diverge in front of us, and now we have to make a decision? So, for those of you who already follow me, those of you who know something about me, you know that everything about me is the road to awesome. When I speak, that is actually my opener right there. Two roads diverged in a wood. And the story that I tell is about a moment in time when I was asked two questions, and it really related 100% to the culture of our school. It was all about, negativity. We were so good at catching people doing things wrong. And so the question was, why does it always have to be about what they do wrong? Why can't it be about what they do right? That's really the core of my book. It's where the road to awesome began. I apologize for the noise. There's road construction happening right there. It's lovely. But anyway, two roads diverged. Well, to be honest with you, at the end of March, not 2020, but March of 2021, two roads diverged again for me. And I had a decision to make. And I won't get into that. I mean, that's not really the gist of this, but I decided it was time for me to take a road less traveled, to take my road to awesome and continue on my road to awesome. In order to do that, it was taking Road to Awesome, the business, Road to Awesome LLC, and taking it from being a side hustle. I was a school superintendent prior to this move, and making it my primary source of income, my primary business, my primary focus on what I do, who I am. It actually goes back to January of 2021, actually ended December 2020, when we launched our publishing company. John from Dean West right there. My wife and I decided we were going to use the platform that I have to take a step out there and to help other educators tell their story. We've been blessed to have the platform we have. We know the platform continues to grow each and every day, which is wonderful. But it's not about us. It's about helping lift the voices of other educators. I had that great opportunity when I wanted to tell my story. My first book, Road to Awesome, Empower, Lead, Change the Game. That was Brian Aspinall. That was Codebreaker. That was Daphne McMenemy. Without them, that never comes to life. And so the same thing is true on the publishing side of Road to Awesome. But again, back to the end of March, two roads diverged. Do I continue working in public education, or do I now take that step and get out there and help other leaders and help other educators really make an impact on the life of kids? I felt like with the platform that I have and the relationships that I've built, I have the opportunity to do that. I have the wherewithal, I have the knowledge, and I have the desire to make a difference for people. So this series of videos honestly is going to document what's happening. I really don't know where this is going to go. But I really think that we're always looking for new ways to demonstrate learning with our students. Why wouldn't we model that ourselves? So utilizing the platform, utilizing my YouTube channel, utilizing my social media networks, I want to document and demonstrate the learning that I have had and the things that I've been able to glean along the way, if you will, that have helped me to continue to grow, leading Road to Awesome. Now, among the things that are a part of that is this rather interesting piece of news that I think some people know, some people don't, but we'll go ahead and use this as the opportunity to talk about it. Yep, that's right there. We have listed that house right there. And actually, huge shout out, by the way, to Lindsay Morrow. I'm telling you right now, one rock star, absolute huge rock star, realtor here in Grand County, and that's that girl right there, Lindsay Morrow. Lindsay had our house listed on the market and sold for over asking in a week. It's pretty fantastic. So we are actually taking the road to awesome to Omaha, Nebraska. Yes, that's right. You heard it here first. We are moving. Jessica and I. Liz is coming with us. The dogs, Dexter and Phoenix. And we are headed to Omaha, Nebraska. Now, why Omaha? To be honest with you, with the work that I'm doing now, I need to be near a big airport. I'm separated from DIA by 2 hours, which isn't a big deal, but I'm separated by a mountain pass that at times is impassable in the winter. I want a place where we have access to a lot more. That certainly brings that. I want a place where we don't have near as severe winters. That brings that. Still want to be within a day's drive of my parents and my wife's parents, and we get that. But yeah, we're headed for Omaha. Now, I will tell you this. We have already been under contract with a house in Omaha. Unfortunately, it miserably failed when it came to the inspection. So we're headed back to Omaha to see if we can find another house. So maybe in the next video, I'll throw a little update in there on that sometime in the next couple video series. But let me tell you this, so I don't make this run too long. When I think about what it is that I've learned, when I think about what it is that I've really been able to pick up in the 4 or 5 months since I've been doing this work full time, first and foremost, it's all about relationships. 100% about relationships. I think we know that. In education, that's true. It's 100% about relationships. And so I can't stress enough. So people call me and ask me, or they reach out to me on social media and say, hey, Darren, what tips can you give me? You're in this space now. You're starting to have success. I want to go do that too. What's a tip you can give me? I would say it's about relationships. Continue to build relationships, because that's the most important thing that you can do. The second thing I would tell you is you can never be too thorough. Always make sure that you are as thorough as you can possibly be on the work that you're doing, because the work that you do now doesn't just reflect, on a school district or on a school. I mean, it reflects on you individually. It is all about you as the individual when you are doing this type of work. So you've got to make sure you're very thorough and very complete in the work that you do. And the third thing I would tell you is you got to celebrate. I'm probably working harder now than I did when I was a superintendent. Maybe I'm not putting in the same amount of hours, but when I'm in those hours, man, I'm going hard. And it's a whole different kind of work. So I guess one other tip too, and this is probably just how it's going to work with the YouTube world, but when you got something like that going on, maybe don't film a video in your front yard. Maybe that was not the smartest move on my part. I don't really know. But hey, like the video, subscribe. Love to see you continue to follow me on the road to awesome. Have a road to awesome day.